Hello, my name is Ben Pickering. I am from a town in the southeast of England called Aldershot, but have spent most of my life in a town in the northwest of England called Burnley, hence my accent. I have three main passions in my life. It's history, travel, and teaching. I have a bachelor's degree in history and extensive experience of working with young people and teaching in the UK, the US, and most recently China, where I have just finished a 10-month teaching English as a second language contract in Beijing. This was something I loved doing and put my heart and soul into. I made some great friends there through my colleagues and the parents of my students. But my main aim now, despite missing them, is to teach English in South Korea. I was fortunate enough to visit South Korea this year, and I became fascinated by the country and the people in it. I love the blend of ancient and modern culture together, and I have so much admiration and respect for the Korean people because of what they value and act upon. Their ideas of respect, pride, education, and ambition is something I think the UK could learn a lot from. My ideas of classroom management. In answer to the question, could I handle a class of 20 to 25 people? The answer is yes, because these were the sizes of the classes that I actually taught in Beijing. I found there that I could establish a feeling of mutual respect in the classroom. I respected and acted upon the fact that my students had a different culture to mine, and just because one student's learning ability and learning style is different to the next, it is no less important. The way I dealt with disruptive students was I would make them aware of their behaviour. I would give them the chance in class to stop whatever they were doing and to redeem themselves. And if they carried on in that manner, then I would see them after class. I would make them clear that it is completely unacceptable to behave in that way that they were. I would try and find out why. I do consider myself quite an understanding person, for instance, if they were having problems or something like that. I would make it clear to them that their behaviour is unacceptable, most importantly because not only does it jeopardise their learning, but that of their classmates, those that are eager to learn. My ideas of classroom management, again, I found one of the most effective ways was effective lesson planning and making the most of the resources available. I found that planning my lessons very well and very deeply meant that students would not get distracted and they would be very enthusiastic in the class if they knew what they were doing, and so did I. I found another way of classroom management, like I said earlier, was establishing a feeling of mutual respect in the sense that if I respect them, I found that overall they respected me as a teacher. One of the other main things, third, which is just as important as the other two, was an atmosphere in the classroom. I found that I could create a sense of fun and friendliness, but if I also maintained a level of discipline, I found that lessons went very well and the students got just as much out of the class as I intended them to. Thank you very much for listening to my video.